Hi, hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, we're going to be doing a top 5, bottom 5 from Amuse. I think it's going to be really fun just to see what products I like versus the products that I don't like in today's video. So if you want to see what those products are, just keep on watching. But before that, don't forget, if you like drugstore makeup, go ahead and stick around, subscribe, maybe hit the bell so you're notified whenever I upload. And if you can like the video if you like it, and the video's going to start right now. So if you want to see where I got today's look, I actually did a whole video using a lot of new Eyeliner makeup from the 99-cent store. We used a face primer from them, a new setting spray. We used a new eyeshadow palette, some brow products. So if you want to see how I got this look, that video is going to be down below if it's out already. And everything in this video, for the most part, is going to be $1, which is really amazing. So the first product for my top 5 is their loose pigments. So I have 3 shades. I have the shade Enchant, which is a nice kind of, it's just like a rose gold. It's like a bronzy kind of shade. It's so pretty, almost like red. This one is in the shade Grail. This one is newer to me, which is the one in Crystal Ball, which is more purple. These are so nice, really pigmented. They look stunning on the eyes. Basically, you get a whole tub of pigment. Something nice and simple, really easy to use. I basically just take it with my finger and throw it on the lid. I think it's a really nice, really easy addition to the eyes. It just makes it look like you actually tried with your eye look, even though it's just like 2 shades on the outer corner and this on the lid. It just makes it look nice and glamorous and like you tried. And these are just really pretty. I definitely recommend them. They're really nice. They come in a bunch of other shades, and again, they're only $1 for the price. I think it's a steal. You get so much product in here. I'm never going to finish these, I already know it, and they're going to last me such a long time. I'd say if I had to choose a favorite, it would be this one, Enchant. It's just so pretty. It's that shade up here. It is like a dual chrome. It's like a golden kind of orangey shade. It's so pretty, and they come in various shades, so you have a lot to choose from. Choose your favorite shade and try it out, because these are so nice, so worth it. Definitely recommend. So let's talk about this product. These liners are newer in my collection. I just mentioned them in a Amuse video on my channel. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. It basically comes with a stamp side and a liner side. Basically, I'd say this is very pigmented. It just glides on the eyes. It is a matte liner. It does again come with a stamp side. So this is the one with the heart stamp. And there's a look at that liner. It's just so easy to use. I feel like it doesn't fray. It's really nice and black, and they come in a star stamp as well as a flower stamp. So this is something that I already knew I was gonna like, but I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I do. It's so black. And today I do have one from Eyeliner Cosmetics, which I have to say, it sucks. It just like breaks apart. It's crumbly. It's not black. It doesn't go over top these shadows really nicely. This one I'd say is a complete opposite. Really nice and pigmented. It glides over shadow really easily. Really like quick drying. So once you throw it on, it like dries really fast, so you don't get that transfer on the lid. There's another swatch of the liner. It's so nice, so pigmented. They do also carry some other liners on Amuse that I love, the Artista liners, and I'd say this is the same quality. It's just so good, and it doesn't look like it's going to dry out anytime soon. It's a really nice product. Definitely recommend. Check it out. Try one out, whatever your favorite stamp is. Again, this one comes with the heart stamp, which is really nice and easy to use. So cute, really nice, and I'm really glad that they added more liners to the website. So we're talking about the AOA Studio Perfect Pressed Blushes. This one's in the shade Wispy. These are so nice and pigmented. They're buildable as well. They're not pigmented right off the bat, but you can build them up. They're so nice. Again, this is in the shade Wispy. So pretty, nice kind of everyday peachy kind of blush. So pretty. Next, I also have this one in the shade Frenzy, which is definitely a more pinky kind of blush. This one is really pigmented. So nice. And I'd say this one is my favorite in the shade Pheno. It's just so perfect for those everyday kind of looks. I love it. And it looks almost rosy on the cheeks when you throw it on. And it's that top shade there. These are all so pretty, so pigmented. If you're looking for a blush from Amuse, definitely recommend these. The Perfect Blushes from AOA Studio are so good. They're definitely a really nice and easy buy. They're so nice and compact. For the price, they are a steal, and they come in various colors. So whatever your favorite shade is, pick one up, because these are so nice, and I think you're really gonna enjoy these. Number 4 are the Amuse Diamond Glosses. I do have 2 shades. We have the one in Fantasy, which is more pinky tone. These are so nice and glossy on the lips. They're not sticky. I love the packaging. I love the colors that come in these glosses. They're really nice and easy to apply. They're just so pretty. These are definitely some that I've been raving about for a long time since I got them. They remind me of the Jouer lip glosses, and I also have this one, which I haven't used on the lips. This is newer to me in the shade Ruby. It is more of a metallic orangey moment. So pretty, and they smell, I never noticed that they smell really good, but it's nothing like crazy. I love the packaging. Again, I love the color selection in these glosses, and they just look so pretty on the lips. So I definitely recommend, if you're looking for a lip gloss on Charmaze, check out the Amuse diamond glosses. Lastly, we're talking about Amuse eyeshadow palettes. You have this first one here, which is more of an everyday kind of moment. I'd say this is my favorite one. It's so pretty. It comes with a highlight, a blush, and 4 eyeshadows. So there's a look at that palette there. This is so stunning. Can't get over how beautiful the blush and the highlight are in this palette, but also the eyeshadows in this palette are so perfect, especially for fall, that kind of everyday look. It's nice and smoky. We also do get that kind of smoky moment in these palettes, so it does come in 2 variations. We do get this one again, which is more of a smoky moment. Also comes with a highlight and a blush, and the 4 eyeshadows. This one's also really, really pretty. Whichever you pick up, I think you won't be disappointed. So if you're more of a smoky gal, pick this one up. If you're more of an everyday kind of person, I think you're really gonna enjoy this one. They're just so nice and pretty. Now the packaging is like kind of cheapy, but the product on the inside is definitely worth it. So if you're looking for an eyeshadow palette, I love the fact that it comes with eyeshadows as well as a blush and a highlight. I love that, an all-in-one kind of palette. Really nice and easy just to throw in your bag if you do your makeup at work or whatever, or for traveling. I think you're really gonna enjoy this, or just to use. Like, I think it's just nice. It's a nice palette. And also, if you're looking for a more smoky moment, you get that option as well. So whatever palette you go for, you will not be disappointed. The formula is there. It smells really nice as well. It almost smells like baby powder. Again, the packaging is not that amazing, but it's a product on the inside that's definitely worth the dollar. Products that I didn't enjoy, starting off with their lip liners, the AOA Studio Wonder lip liners. I just don't enjoy them. They're just very dry, and they're very painful to use on the lips. They're just not fun. So I tend to kind of stray away from these products. They're not even that pigmented. They take a while to build up. And again, they're very, very dry on the lips. They're just not a great product. I definitely say stay away from these. They have some other lip liners that work just as well from like LA Colors that are more retractable lip liners. I think try those out if you're looking for a lip liner, but stay away from the AOA Studio ones. Next, we're talking about a liquid liner. This is the Starry Perfect Roller Liquid Eyeliner. I thought this was going to be like a fun product to try out. I wasn't expecting it to be that great, but it just kind of sucks. Like, it's not, it doesn't really do anything. Like, when you throw it on, it's just very weird, liquidy, kind of inconsistent. So this is a product that I didn't enjoy. I don't really recommend you try out. The applicator is like a pizza roller situation, kind of like the MAC one that came out a couple years ago. I just didn't enjoy it, and I definitely regret purchasing this product, so I did want to mention it in today's video. So talking about highlights, I have this one from A2O. This is their Spectrum Highlight, the Rainbow Veil one. I just don't like it. It's very chunky, and it just does not look cute on the skin. I thought it was going to be a really nice, fun product to try out, but it's just like so chunky, and the color itself, when you mix them all together, is not cute. It's not even a highlight. It's like a very thick situation. I don't know. I don't like it, so that's why I want to throw it in this video so you could be aware that this product sucks. So do not pick it up. Again, it's very chunky. I wouldn't wear that as a highlight. It's just comes off that color on the face. It doesn't blend into the skin like other highlights do. It's just very, very chunky, overly pigmented. I could definitely use this as a like a single shadow or something, but as a highlight, I'm definitely not going to use this, and it just kind of sits in my collection. I have a couple highlights to talk about. I have these liquid highlights from Malibu Glitz, and I have 2 shades. I have the shade Aquamarine and also the one in Topaz. These are just not that great. I mentioned these in a recent Charmaze makeup haul, and I just do not like how these blend out on the skin. Again, it is that liquid kind of highlight situation. It's really nice and pretty, but when you try to blend it out, it like almost dries so quickly that it's like really hard to move around. I just don't like it. Like, as you can see, it's very like patchy. Some of the areas are like very dark. The area that I blended out, you see, it's just like now it's not moving around at all. It just doesn't look great on the skin. It doesn't blend out nicely. What these do is just lifts up your foundation. It's just not a good product. So I'm really disappointed with these. For some reason, I thought they were eyeshadows, like liquid shadows, but they ended up being liquid highlights, and they just do not work out for me. So I will probably try it out as a liquid eyeshadow to see how that works. but as a liquid highlight, these suck. Lastly, we have the Majesty palette from A2O, and this is one that I was excited about, and it's been in my collection for a while. I've had it for I'd say a couple years now, maybe 2 years or something, and I just find myself not reaching for this palette. It's one that I forget about. Honestly, forgot I had it in my collection. It just kind of sits there. It's not a great highlight palette. I think this is okay, but it's not the best thing that I've tried out from the site. They have other highlighters that work just as great for the $1, and this is just kind of a waste of money. Like, it's just kind of sitting there. I know they have a bronzer palette, which I wish I would have picked up, but it is sold out. So when that comes in stock, I do want to try that one out. But the highlight palette, I think, is an okay product. If you like those very, very subtle highlights, check this out. I think you're gonna enjoy it. But for me, I just don't reach for it. I don't know what it is. I like that you get a whole variation of shades in here, a bunch of other tones, but just like, I don't know, I just don't use it. It's just so subtle. I forget about it. They're just not worth the money. I just don't recommend them. Honestly, they have greater highlighters on their website, especially if you go for more of that blinding highlight. I definitely believe you're not going to enjoy this palette because it's just so beyond subtle. Something that I forget about. The packaging is a little boring, but again, I do want to pick up the bronzer palette. That one looks more promising, but this one here, the highlight palette, I just didn't like. And with that, we made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed filming this to you today. Everything that I talked about, all the names of the prices are going to be down below, as well as any videos that I mentioned throughout this video or videos that I uploaded last week. Don't forget, I upload 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays. If you could stick around, that would be amazing. I'll have my Insta handle displayed on the screen. I post a lot of makeup finds from jokes to the high end, so if that interests you, go ahead and follow me there. And it'd be so amazing if you could like and subscribe. Of course, you don't have to. You're your own person and you make your own decisions, but it wouldn't hurt to give this video a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.